In this video, we're going to make a applique shoe on felt, felt on felt, to get this kind of effect. This is one we've started earlier on. And we're going by this colour scheme from an Andy Warhol painting. This is a suitable approach for a junior cert craft project where a student has drawn out their own image of a shoe and just repeated the same shape 9 times. So what we're going to do is first of all get our shoe and put it onto some felt, and we're going to pin it. About 3 pins for this size will do. And you'll see that there's a curved shape, there's some corners. So this could pose some challenges when we're working with felt, going around corners and edges and points. So we're just going to look at a way that we can do this nice and neatly. So we're going to just go and get our needle, and this is a very big embroidery needle, but just so that you can see it in the video, we're using this. So we thread it up, and 3 strands of embroidery thread here, and then I'm going to start actually on this point here to show you, right? So we're going to go in the back, just through the pink fabric, and just make 1 or 2 little back stitches. You can tie a knot if you want, but this means that the fabric won't lie flat when you're sewing it onto its background at the end. So that might pose some problems. So we're going to bring the thread out the very, very corner here, all right? And then we're going to bring it just underneath here, right? This is our first stitch. Very first stitch tends to be a little bit wobbly. And then we just bring it through a loop, and we've done our first little blanket stitch. So we start from there, and then we go to our next point. You can see that the fabric, the shape is curving down a little bit and then going across. So we go in here, out the back, pull it through, and then at the very end, go through here. And just to let you know, not to pull it from the needle, pull it from the side, bring it down like this. So let's just quickly go through this. We'll try to make all the lengths of the blanket stitches the same. So you eventually get into a little rhythm, hopefully. Pull it through. If you by mistake bring the stitch through and then kind of pull it all the way like that and forget to make a loop, you can just get your needle and just tease a loop out from underneath. And then you're home and dry and you've started again. So we go in here, and really the point I want to show you of this video is how to get around awkward areas. So you can see in this one here that I've brought the thread along, and then when I get to here I do a kind of a curved round edge, and I'm going back into the same hole for the tip of the shoe. This means you've got a concentration of thread at the top of the shoe, which will also add to the design. Let's see if I can show you that now. Just bear with me. This is where we sing a song or recite a poem. And these straight sections of our sewing are the easiest parts. You can see that the thread here is not the best quality, so sometimes it just separates and loops a little bit. We're doing this video from school. Okay. So when we get to the top, what we want to make sure is make sure that the stitches do stay the same length. You probably get 1, 2 here. Okay, so 1 halfway through. It doesn't matter if they meet each other at the tip. Now that knotted a little bit. So I need to, if that knots, what do we do in that situation? Sometimes it's good in these videos that we make a little mistake, because then we can fix it. So this is a proper old knot, yeah. So we just have to tease it out. And we have to see where the source of the knot is. So it's because the thread has got caught in with some of the felt. So what do we do in this circumstance? Well, I'm going to take the thread out of the needle, and I'm going to see if I can just pull the stitch out all together, and this might help to relieve the knot. There we go, pull it out all together, and then we're going to straighten up this bit here, and then we have the knot is free. So that's what you do if you encounter a knot, okay? Keep that little loop, re-thread, and then go through the loop again. So hopefully we'll encounter another problem so that you can tackle this at home, right? So we're going through here the tip, and this is our last stitch on this line. Pull it through here, and then this is the curve. So we go in at the very point, and then we come back out where the end of that previous stitch was. That's where we're bringing our needle. So it kind of looks like I'm going very far out into the pink, but I'm not. I'm actually bringing the needle right in there, okay, leaving a little loop, and I'm bringing the needle out just at that point there, pulling it through both layers, and then bringing it through this little hole here. Okay, so I'll just tease that up a little bit so that it captures the felt. It's not as good as that one actually, but we'll keep on going. Bring it through here, out, and then we'll bring it in here and out. And we've almost gone. You can see almost I'm going into some double thread here, so I want to start pulling this up, and then go through here, and then here. Okay, so now I have a nice little point, little rounded area, and then I continue on.